We are here at the training center for Louisiana Wrestling Alliance in Lafayette, Louisiana for the 2024 Mayor's Cup. You see the updated bracket. On tonight's episode, we will get the semifinals and the championship match where we will name a winner of the 2024 Mayor's Cup. This is Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed.
Soul of Pro Wrestling 225, Corey Constantine. Somebody help me off this thing.
After an exhilarating first round of the Mayor's Cup last week on Unleashed, we have two semifinal matches tonight, including Jayce Myles going one-on-one with Alexander Krystos. But coming up first, it's Flapjack taking on Ryan Awesome.
The following contest is a semi-final matchup in the 2024 Mayor's Cup, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 202 pounds, the real El Campeon, Ryan Awesome! The real El Campeon. And his opponents, from Clown Town, he's built like a baby giraffe, it's Flapjack!
The master of the squeak versus the awesome one. Flapjack, Ryan Awesome. These two men very familiar with each other. These guys obviously trained here in the LWA Training Academy, but they've also faced each other in Pro Wrestling 225 as well on a couple of occasions. Look at this! Look at this! You've got to be kidding me! Roll up, Flapjack trying to get a jump scare victory here, but goes in here, O'Connor roll maybe, dialing it up. No, Ryan Awesome hangs on and creates the separation with the back elbow.
You hear that?
I heard
Loud
it.
impact.
Almost took off his nose.
Awesome trying to go up and over, but
Rolls through, look at this, penny combination.
Flapjack trying to quickly punch his way into the finals of the 2024 Mayor's Cup.
Rolled him up like one of them balloons.
Flapjack has Ryan Awesome's number here early in this one.
Awesome's not going to take too kindly to that. Creating some separation with those headbutts.
The 2024 Mayor's Cup, what a prestigious tournament we have each and every year here in Pro Wrestling 225. Of course, in memory of Mayor Tony Galata of Plaquemine. So glad to represent him again this year in the 2024 Mayor's Cup. And the list of winners of this thing in the past has been a who's who. Flapjack trying to add his name to that list. But Ryan Awesome picking up the speed and awestruck on Flapjack.
Absolutely
The
blindsides
cover
him.
to go to the finals.
And just like that, Ryan Awesome has blown through his competition.
It's starting to make you think about who put this bracket together. Ryan Awesome, 2 wins. By comparison, I don't know. It's just, it makes you wonder a little bit. But Ryan Awesome is headed to the finals of the 2024 Mayor's Cup.
You hear me? You hear me, Spencer and Landon? That cup is mine!
Intensity from Ryan Awesome. We'll see if he can do it.
If Awesome wants to get his hands on that cup, he's going to have to go against the winner of Jayce Myles and Alexander Krystos coming up next.
The following contest is a semifinal match in the 2024 Mayor's Cup, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Opelousas, Louisiana, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the prodigy of the pillar, the all-in-one, Jayce Myles! And his opponent, standing 6'5", weighing 258 pounds, is Alexander Krystos!
Alexander Krystos, Jayce Myles, semifinals here in the Mayor's Cup tournament, right here in the LWA Training Academy. This is what it's all about, Spencer. Man, I'll tell you something. Jayce Myles kind of feels like he ended up on the rough side of this bracket, if you ask me.
No, I think you're absolutely right. In order for Jayce Myles to make it to the finals, it would have to be by defeating Warheart and Alexander Krystos.
Oh, God.
Neither of which are a small task to take on. As you can tell now, Krystos immediately showing off his strength.
Krystos, but seemingly tries to get this fireman's carry going, but oh my gosh, no, this dangerous situation here. Trying to dump Jayce Myles over the outside. Myles able to find some separation, pushes him off with the drop kick.
Well, and that's, I think, as Jayce Myles gets hammered with a clothesline there. I was going to say it's one of really the strongest parts of Jayce Myles' game early in his career is how smart in the ring he is, right? In that fireman's carry, trying to fight his way out of it. But sometimes brute strength is as good as any strategy you can have, and Krystos is showing that right now.
I think you're exactly right. Jayce Myles, wise beyond his years, is definitely a student of the game, but Krystos has got those street smarts. He knows exactly what he needs to do to inflict pain, and that's going to slow you down no matter who you are.
It's been such an exciting Mayor's Cup tournament already. One of the LWA trainees are going to etch their name in Pro Wrestling 225 history alongside the likes of Christian Blake, of Braxton Hunter, and of Mustang Mike, and it may just be Alexander Krystos.
Well on his way, Spencer. Doing a ton of damage to the back here of Jayce Myles, man. You can just see him writhing in pain here. He's in the center of the ring. This man's got nowhere to go.
And Krystos has all of that, 258 pounds on the back of Myles, but rolls him over for the pin attempt and a kick out at 2. Which one of these two men is going to punch their ticket to the finals of the Mayor's Cup? Krystos using the rope to his advantage now, Landon.
He's going to use every inch of that ring to get the job done here. He's got his eyes on the prize, no doubt.
Our official Tim Payne here for the entirety of the 2024 Mayor's Cup, right where he needed to be there to get Krystos off of Myles and that rope. But doesn't seem to help Myles all that much now, as Krystos still in firm control. He picks Myles up now. Uh-oh. This is very dangerous.
Oh, God, that shoulder breaker. Again, in the center of the ring, shoulders are down. And Myles just barely able to get the shoulder up.
But look at that, Myles not going to waste a single moment.
Perfect position here. Got the grapevine on, the ankle lock. Now Krystos having to crawl to create a rope break.
And he gets there, but again, we've seen this from Myles already early on in his career here in PW225. He is just innovative.
Well, I mean, you saw how he was able to get the victory in that the quarterfinal matchup. Could it be something like this is what he needs to do to beat a man like Alexander Krystos? Oh, God.
Myles saving himself from a crash landing on the outside, only to run back in to a meat hook clothesline there from Krystos. And this thing might be as good as done.
Krystos smells blood in the water. He's just adding insult to injury with these close fist strikes right to the face. And I'm not exactly sure that this is the smartest thing that Krystos can be doing. I mean, he could probably, you know, I understand wanting to take off a little bit of the equilibrium here, but I'd have wanted to go for a cover there. Regret that.
Right, and kind of exactly as you said, taking a little too much time. Myles lying in wait, and again targeting that right leg of Krystos.
That is so smart. Trim the tree trunks down.
Krystos again able to find the rope, but was in that submission for a minute there, and it seems like Myles may have figured out his strategy here.
See if the damage has been done. He's clearly still lasered in, and once again, going right to that right knee.
Measuring him up again.
Oh, Krystos is in trouble.
He's not 6'5" anymore, Landon.
Definitely not if you can't stand. Nose in the corner, no, oh my God, you see the distance. Krystos just shoving Jayce Myles halfway across the ring. Walking a little gingerly on that knee.
But back on his feet nonetheless, hunting his prey now in Jayce Myles. Our official right where he needs to be, except he's noticing now the hair pull there from Krystos.
Krystos being a little sneaky there, but referee with eyes like an eagle. And oh gosh, that shoulder. Continuing the damage after the shoulder breaker. Needs to be careful that doesn't pop out of socket. Be over before it starts.
Suplex here, up and over.
Lands hard right on that shoulder, Spencer.
Is this the end of Jayce Myles? No, a kick out at 2. A little bit of a lackadaisical cover there from Krystos. That may be some inexperience showing. Krystos back to his feet, stomping away at the midsection of Jayce Myles. And now just wailing with right hands.
What a Mayor's Cup tournament this has been, Spencer. We've seen some incredible competition, some first-time competitors here.
A really exciting partnership here between Pro Wrestling 225 and Louisiana Wrestling Alliance. I can think of no better way to celebrate the Mayor's Cup in 2024 than with this tournament.
Some really impressive competition, some really impressive athletes coming out of the LWA Training Academy. Look at Krystos just stretching Jayce Myles here, but Jayce Myles able to get the leg up. Krystos seeing stars. Is this the opening Jayce needs to get back into this match and move on to the finals of the Mayor's Cup?
Myles using the ropes, trying to get back to his feet, but that lower back seems to be shot, Landon.
That will not stop Jayce Myles. We've seen him come back so many times.
But Krystos closing the gap between the two of them. You got to think at this point, even if Myles were to win this match, he wouldn't have anything left for the championship match.
Totally gassed, you're right. That's the danger of competing in a one-night tournament. Hard forearm here. Gaining some more momentum, but gets absolutely planted by Krystos.
lasting to the championship match might not be a problem of Myles, because it seems like Krystos is any moment now could be capturing his ticket and heading to the finals.
Oh, this is it right here.
We saw this earlier in the
Myles.
tournament as well.
Myles can't take much
But
more,
wait.
but look at this. Turns it around. Shoulders down. Shoulders down. Myles done it again.
Jayce Myles against all odds.
You cost me a beer cup, boy.
Alexander Krystos had him right where he wanted him, but Jayce Myles, as smart as they come in that ring, and punches his ticket to the finals of the 2024 Mayor's Cup. Our championship match is set. We are moments away from Jayce Myles versus Ryan Awesome. But first, let's hear from the men behind LWA, Joey Jackson and Hunter Law.
Pro Wrestling 225 family, I am here with Hunter Law, the Movement Wrestling Champion, and the head trainer here at Louisiana Wrestling Alliance, and gorgeous Joey Jackson, the owner, the man himself of LWA. Let me start with you, Joey. What does it mean here for what you built in Lafayette with LWA?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys in 225 for giving these students the opportunity to highlight their skills. And that's the main reason I opened it up, is so that everybody can have a chance. It's not like the old days where we wrestled every night.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a place they can come train and put the work in. And if it wasn't for Hunter, you know, these guys, Hunter puts in a lot of work, works all day and then comes to work over here. So,
Do you see that work paying off?
I do see it paying off. You know, the tournament, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to give some of these guys, some of them is their first matchup. And, you know, I'm really proud of all the work that they put in every week. So I'm ready to see the fruits of their labor.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you both then, as we head into the championship matchup here, what do you think? Ryan Awesome, Jayce Myles, who's got the upper hand here? What do you see? I mean, you guys know them better than anybody.
Well, so far for me for this tournament, not to say that Ryan has had it easy. You know, Ryan had a tough first round matchup with Quasi. He had a matchup with Flapjack. Kayfabe, brother.
Who's Bob?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flapjack. Excuse me. No, Ryan had a great first round matchup with Quasi, a tough one. Quasi almost pulled it out, and then kind of steamrolled Flapjack over after Draco put him through the ringer. So Ryan's side of the tournament, he seems like he's got a little bit of confidence going into this one. Jayce, however, has had some trouble. Two big guys he's had to go through, and it looked like he was in a lot of pain last time I checked on him. So, you know, I think I might have to give the edge to Ryan Awesome in this one.
What do you think?
I think I'm going to take Jayce Myles because he's very quick and he's dedicated. Not that Ryan's not. Don't get me wrong. Ryan's very dedicated, but I'll pick Jayce.
All
Well,
right.
here's one for you. Ryan Awesome, just a little bit more experience, and that goes along with it.
But he got rid of his possum jacket.
Oh,
He's wearing a negligee now.
He's a shell of his former self.
Yeah.
So you mentioned experience. Joey, what do people need to do if they want to become a professional wrestler and they want to learn from the best? They want to learn from you. They want to learn from Hunter. What do they need to do?
They can call Louisiana Wrestling Alliance or go to our Facebook page. They're welcome to come check it out first to make sure that's what they want, because they think it's easy. And Hunter can tell you, we've had a lot of them. You know, we had a few puke buckets.
Sure.
But they don't come back.
Right.
So all these guys and gals you saw today, they really put in the work, hard work and effort. And I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Hunter, thank you so much. Appreciate the time. Joey, means the world. Thank you
y'all,
so
too.
much. We've got a championship match to get to. Ryan Awesome versus Jayce Myles for the 2024 Mayor's Cup.
good.
The following contest is the championship finals of the 2024 Mayor's Cup, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Opelousas, Louisiana, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the prodigy of the pillar, the all-in-one, Jayce Myles! And his opponent, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is the real El Campeon, Ryan Awesome!
And just like that, we are set for the finals of the 2024 Mayor's Cup. And once again, we are joined at commentary by Hunter Law, head trainer here at the LWA Training Academy. Hunter, thank you so much for joining us.
I am so excited to join you guys, and I am so excited for this big-time matchup. Jayce Myles, Ryan Awesome for the Mayor's Cup. Doesn't get any better than this.
Looks like we are set.
All right, let's go.
Championship finals at the Mayor's Cup. Jayce Myles, Ryan Awesome. One of these two men is walking away as the champion here in LWA.
And look at that. You can tell Ryan Awesome has been watching this entire tournament from the very beginning. He has seen all the damage that's been done today to the back of Jayce Myles. He is laser focused.
Jayce Myles arguably been through the most in this tournament. He has had to overcome a lot to get to these finals, and Ryan is just picking him apart right away.
So, Hunter, let me ask you, you know these guys better than anyone as the head trainer here at Louisiana Wrestling Alliance. Where are their strengths? What is Ryan Awesome really good at?
Ryan Awesome is really good at, if I give him any bit of critique, any bit of advice, he takes it and he makes it his own. He takes that and he gets better every single time I see it. Jayce Myles took to wrestling like a fish to water. Ryan Awesome had to work really hard to get as good as he is today. Jayce Myles, very natural athlete, but this one's hard to call.
Man, did you teach him that?
Right.
I sure did. You've seen it. You've seen it.
Ryan Awesome, incredibly impressive here in the early stages of this finals matchup.
This is what's so interesting about a single night tournament, is even if you would take one of these men and would have an advantage, it kind of goes all out of the window based off of what they've experienced up to this point. And kind of like Hunter Law said, Ryan Awesome, it kind of clearly has had the easier path.
Yeah, it's hard to say, you know. He had a tough first round with Quasi. I was very proud of her performance tonight. I'm so excited to see what her future holds. She really brought it to him. Draco took Flapjack to the limit, and Flapjack went in there with a lot of damage, and Ryan just picked it apart. So he kind of breezed into these finals. But Jayce has had to overcome monsters to get here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Seen this headstand from Jayce Myles before. Incredible athleticism, that natural ability you were talking about, Hunter.
No, I couldn't show him that. I can't do that kind of stuff. Jayce Myles is an incredible athlete. Very strong.
Myles gets whipped right into the good. No,
Look at
lands on his
that.
feet.
Beautiful.
Turning
Jayce
this thing around.
finding a second win here in the championship finals. Going up and over. Nice backflip, spot on, cover on, Awesome, and a kick out.
Spot on with that moonsault. Absolutely beautiful landing. Not enough for the three, but may have done enough damage to take the upper hand.
Looks like Ryan's in the drop zone right here.
Here we go, no. Gets out of the way, but Myles charged forward and straight into the ring post.
Able to recover quickly, but goes right into the post. Nobody home, and that shoulder once again taking just that much more damage.
Absolutely nasty. Oh, huge knee lift. And here we go,
look at him
a little bit
shaking
of show.
Now where you think he got that from, huh?
Yeah, if that's not the Hunter Law experience, I don't know what is.
He didn't dedicate one to the ladies, though. You know, I always got to. Look at that. Look at that. Right on top of him.
I got to tell you, Landon, it's a little nice to have Hunter Law here without the big ramp and field crazy at his side. I just gotta say.
Yeah,
I just gotta say.
my ears feel so much better than when there's that damn air horn.
Hey, be careful what you say. I got these guys on speed dial, all right? These are my friends, so be careful. Be careful.
You're absolutely right. We'll turn our attention back to the match. Ryan Awesome really in firm control of the all-in-one Jayce Myles. What's he going for here with the
Getting him
ropes?
set here. Look at this. That much more damage to the back and shoulder of Jayce Myles.
See, this is why Ryan Awesome is very, very smart. He's been using the ring, that ring post, the ropes. He's using every bit of the ring to inflict damage.
And he's been doing it the whole tournament. He's meticulous.
Well, and I think, Landon, what you said earlier is exactly right. You can bet he didn't take his eyes off of Myles' semifinal matchup against Krystos. Every single bit of Awesome's offense has been targeted on that lower back of Jayce Myles.
Well, and not to mention Ryan Awesome, the fresher man here. Jayce Myles just went in an incredibly hard-hitting, time period, long matchup, whereas Ryan Awesome's last matchup ended in a matter of minutes.
Awesome was ready for that stand
God.
from Myles, and now comes crashing in. Awesome for the cup.
Wow. Incredible. You know the best part about this match is these two, a lot of people look at these two as the premier athletes to come out of the Louisiana Wrestling Alliance, and I can't say that I don't as well, because these two are proud representatives of where they came from, and I think there's a little bit of a chip on each of their shoulders coming into this. They want to prove who the best is.
Well, exactly to your point, Hunter, when we've been lucky enough to have either one of these two men in a Pro Wrestling 225 ring, the stories are similar in that we have said about both of them the rising star, the rocket ship that these two men can be on. As Jayce Myles, another burst of life, ducks under, does Awesome, but too early on the crossbody attempt, and a big knee there from Ryan Awesome.
Oh gosh, this could be it. Look at the strength of Ryan Awesome.
Stalling vertical suplex sends Myles crashing down. And look at this lackadaisical cover from Ryan Awesome.
I mentioned this burst of life there from Jayce Myles, but how many of those could we possibly have left? Here comes one more. We saw this with Krystos earlier on in the tournament as well. You have to be on alert at all times against Jayce Myles.
Incredible. A lot of people don't understand that Jayce Myles, he is one of the best technical wrestlers in the South. And that's coming from me, the best technical wrestler in the
Ryan
South.
Awesome able to find the escape.
Incredible. Jayce has a counter for every counter that you've got. So you have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to be prepared that he can lock you into anything at any moment.
Well, and it's what's helping him stay in this matchup.
Ryan Awesome able to brute force his way out of that submission, but Jayce Myles trying not to lose momentum here.
He's firing up.
Something in mind.
Oh, man! Innovative offense, using his body as a weapon. Oh, gosh, I thought that was it right there.
2.9, but you have to ask, how smart was that from Myles? That's his lower back that was already hurt that he was using as a weapon against Awesome.
See, that's where that experience comes from right there. He's so fired up, he's doing anything to win. We'll see what happens. Look at that, Ryan Awesome already taking advantage.
These two are no doubt the future of professional wrestling here in Louisiana. The winner is going to catapult his name quicker to the top as the Mayor's Cup winner here in 2024.
Oh, gosh, brutal backbreaker.
Cover.
Leg.
Dropped that back across the knee.
Ryan Awesome looking a little frustrated here.
Ryan Awesome just needs to stay the course, right? If he gets emotional and gets too frustrated, you're going to let Jayce Myles right back into this thing.
Wow, what a cover right there. Knee across the face.
And we've seen time and time again.
I was just about to say, he definitely learned that from Hunter Wall.
Well, we've seen throughout this entire tournament is Jayce Myles taking those openings, finding those opportunities to take advantage of his opponent, not paying attention, not being at 100% their game. Can he do it one more time against Ryan Awesome?
Beautiful submission work there from Ryan Austin. We don't see that a lot from him. But turns it over into a sharpshooter.
Picture perfect.
He's too close to the ropes.
Myles just inches away. Can he make it over there? He's going to have to pull himself closer, and he does.
Wait, Ryan Austin thinks he's won the Mayor's Cup. Our official, Tim Kane, quick to tell him, not so fast.
And a shout out to referee Tim Kane.
Hey, shout out to referee Tim
Oh
Kane.
my
Yeah.
gosh, he has killed it this entire tournament.
Every single match in the 2024 Mayor's Cup. Oh, but
Hey,
wait,
this is what he's done. Can he do it here? Shoulders are down. Only a 2 count.
Jayce Myles trying to steal his 3rd win, but instead has both shoulders on the mat, but gets them up. But I mean, look at that. You saw that. That was about as low energy a kick out as I have seen.
Almost purely on instinct for Jayce Myles here at this point.
The end could be here. But Myles, a couple of rights.
Fighting out.
Oh, stiff forearm.
Can't take too many more of those. But keep your eyes on Myles. Ryan ducks under, catches him. He's in trouble here. No, Myles, wheelbarrow.
Oh,
Bulldog.
terrific reversal from Jayce Myles, and this thing is as good as reset.
Wow, look at this. We are dead even going into the deep end of this matchup.
Hunter, who does this favor? The longer this match goes on, who has the advantage?
You know, that is a tough question. I'm willing to bet that Ryan Austin has had the longer matches. You know, Jayce has been through it. I think, you know, but now the momentum is going in Jace's favor. We'll see what happens.
It's a toss-up, Spencer.
Right.
I can't call it. I can't call it, guys.
Oh! That might shift the odds into his own favor, but Awesome returns with a chop.
Blow for blow we go.
Off the ropes, Myles ducks under.
There he is.
Takes Awesome off his feet. A second time now.
All heart right here, guys.
Full intensity. Oh! Catches Ryan Awesome. Look at this. Capture suplex over the shoulder. Jayce Myles with a kip up.
No wasted movement. Incredible.
He looks like a man that wants to walk out as the 2024 Mayor's Cup champion. Trying to drag Awesome to his feet.
Does he have enough left in the tank?
Oh, that back is too damaged, guys. He can't pick him up. Oh, no.
Awesome.
Ryan Awesome.
Oh!
No time.
That's it,
We've
guys.
seen it.
That is it. That is it.
Ryan Awesome, awestruck on Jayce Myles for the Mayor's Cup.
Oh, wow.
Was looking for the hat trick. Was looking for the Mayor's Cup and does not get it.
I was thinking the whole time that Ryan Awesome has the perfect finish to a match like this when his opponent has had such a bad lower back all tournament long. He hit that awestruck. Hunter, I can't believe Jayce Myles kicked out.
I can't believe he almost kicked out. I almost grabbed the ring bell. I almost rang it.
About to do it. If we've learned anything about Jayce Myles, it's not to count him out until that bell has rung for good. He
This is
rolls
why.
him up, but Awesome this time. Kicks out.
Ryan got that hammerlock on. No. Now Jayce captures the arm. Heads up.
That's what Myles reversed earlier. He reverses it again.
Oh, no. Mousetrap pin. Mousetrap pin. He's going for it.
He's got the
Gets
trap.
it.
He's got the trap pin on. That's 3. That's
it.
3. That's
Wait,
it.
wait, was that it?
3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, no one gets out of the mousetrap pin.
Jayce Myles has done it. The 2024 Mayor's Cup winner.
What an incredible performance from both these guys. Jayce Myles, you got to give it to him. You
What
have to give it
a
to him.
match.
Oh, Ryan Austin is not happy about this. Oh, we've got gorgeous Joey Jackson coming in the ring with the Mayor's Cup.
And here's Spencer Hunt with the official decision.
The winner of this match and the 2024 Mayor's Cup champion, the all-in-one Jayce
An absolutely incredible tournament from start to finish. Hunter, you should be incredibly proud of all of your trainees here at the LWA Training Academy.
I appreciate that. I am in fact incredibly proud. Look at this.
Get out of here! Shut him off.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Austin is not about that trip presented. Like,
Ryan Awesome, not one to handle defeat very well.
Put your tips in the air, everybody!
But up tonight goes to 2024 Mayor's Cup winner, Jayce Myles.
unbelievable. I am so proud of Jayce Myles.
Hunter Law, thank you so much, you and gorgeous Joey Jackson, for having us here at the Louisiana Wrestling Alliance as Jayce Myles has etched his name in the Pro Wrestling 225 history books. For Hunter Law and Landon Corbin, I'm Spencer Hunt. We'll see you at Fright Night right back here on Unleashed.